This is Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Ashley Sexton on something, I don't know if I should call it a comeback, because you've always been in and around the sport, even when you weren't fighting, but you've got a fight date on Saturday night for the first time in what, 4 years?
Nearly 5, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be in a fight week for the first time in that long?
I'm anxious. My anxiety's through the roof. I just want to get in. I wish it was Saturday night now. I was in the gym this morning, ticking over, and some nice sharpening pads with Sablio, and I feel great. My body has changed. It's not a big secret, but I after I finished boxing, but I got depressed, drink, and all the rest of it, and sort of turned my life all the way around. And now coaching the juniors down at Hoddesdon. I've got my own 10-year-old. He's boxing, Tiger Sexton. He's gearing up for his first. Well, he's gonna have a few skills bouts, and then he'll have a proper one. But I'm so excited, and I'm looking at the rankings, and I'm thinking, well, I could beat him. Everything's going really well. But obviously, I've just got to start with Saturday. So
let's take you back first of all. You obviously had a really good, I don't know, do we call it your first career now? I suppose first career would probably be the amateurs. I mean, you had nearly 100 amateur fights.
Yeah, I had 97 amateurs and national titles, England, GB. I done that. Then turned pro. Obviously won the English in a fashion that no one seems to forget. I can't get away from the Uzzy Ahmed knockout.
You're half of a viral video. What can you do?
Yeah, that's it. So that follows me everywhere. It's a good thing as well, because it always sort of keeps me relevant. And obviously Sky Sports always it's one of their highlight reel knockouts that they use all the time. So it keeps me in a position, and sometimes it opens doors for me as well. So I am really thankful for that. But I guess this is chapter 2. This is probably the last chapter as well in my fight story. But I'm looking forward to it.
What prompted you to walk away from the sport the first time around? Because you were off a couple of wins. You challenged for the British title and the European. Given a decent account of yourself both times. I mean, I know you got stopped in the European, but there were reasons behind that. The British, you certainly were well in the fight all the way through. What made you walk away?
It was money. It was time. It was I was seeing so many people. I won't mention no names, but guys that I grew up with and boxed, and they was much higher up than me, and I guess like the weight as well wasn't a great. I say it's not a great. It's hard to get the money at the lighter weights. So I'm seeing guys that I'm boxing around that are like welterweights and like middles and that, and they're earning decent money. But then they get beat, and all of a sudden their contract's thrown out, and they've got nowhere to go. But they've got no nothing to back it up. They've got no money saved. They've got no house. They've got nothing. So I sat down and I thought, I've got 5 kids, and I have to support them. I have to have an income. I have to put food on the table. So I thought I need a career. And I'd always worked on the rail because I could sort of do engineering hours and go out for 4 hours and get a day's money. And I just went from, I worked my way up, and now I'm a supervisor for Kelly Rao on the telecoms, and I enjoy my job. My company's great. They're letting me have some time off so that I can go and box, and I can train around it as well, and still be there for my family, because boxing's a lonely sport, and it takes you away from the family a lot. Whereas the way that I've got it now, I can sort of go to work at night, get home, get up, get a few hours kit, get up, go to the gym, and repeat. And that's literally my life now. I don't. In the first stage, I was partying. I was living up to the hype, and the minute you get beat, all of a sudden everything disappears. And it was a hard lesson, but it was a good lesson. I needed it, and I'm so lucky that I've got a second chance to do what I love and be in this sport. And I'm going to take it with both hands. I'm not going to mess up where I did before.
When you initially stopped boxing, did you always have it in the back of your mind that you were going to come back one day, or when you walked off, was it that's it?
Yeah, I think that was it. I think yeah, I stopped for a while. I sort of fell out of love because I kept getting promised fights, and it was just financially ruining me. So yeah, once I got past it, I didn't watch it. I didn't look at it. I just hated it for a while. And for something that all that's a terrible place to be in as well. And I think that made me a little bit depressed as well, because like all I wanted to do was start shadowboxing and punching things, and like in your head you're thinking no, like I don't like boxing, when really I love it. So, but I got my little son Tiger to thank for a lot of that, because he showed such an interest in it, and I looked at all the clubs for where to take him, and obviously Hoddesdon was the closest one to him, but I knew that they had great trainers down there like Sab Leo. He's all Hoddesdon is probably, if not, it's one of the best clubs in the country, and slowly I started taking Tiger down there, taking him down, and just I'm thinking, I wish I was doing this. I'm almost jealous that he's getting to put the gloves and the head guards on. And Sab said, like, with all your knowledge and like all your experience, why are you sitting watching? Why are you not here, like, helping them out? And once you get that bug back, it's hard to shake off. It's so hard. So yeah, I'm in a great place now, and yeah.
That's good to hear. You said the first time around you did a lot of things wrong, partying and all that kind of stuff, but you always invested in yourself, I seem to remember. You used to go internationally sparring, presumably paying for it yourself, quite a regular basis.
Yeah, sometimes I was paid as well. Brahim Muslim was obviously world champion. He actually won everything. He was I believe he was Sydney Olympic gold medalist. He paid for me to go over there and spar with him for one of his world title defenses. Yeah, I've always gone over. I paid for myself to go and spar Kiko Martinez, because my family have a house out in Spain. So yeah, I might even be able to bump into him at the weekend. I was
going to say, you're fighting in Alicante, aren't you? So
yeah. So we're in a place. Our house is Cabaroy, and Guadamar is probably 10 minutes from Elche, where Kiko is. So yeah, I'm sure we'll bump into each other while we're out there.
He might be at the show. He might be watching.
I hope so. Yeah, it'd be great to see him.
Just tell us a little bit about that as well, how you got to be your comeback fight, how it's not in the UK, but it's on this show in Spain. You're not the only Brit on the show. So how did all that come about?
So we was looking for a fight like around this date, because I knew I was going to be ready by now, and I was hoping to get on the Mo Pryor and the Warren show.
Yeah.
But they've had some hiccups, and it's basically just because of COVID. Otherwise, Mo and the Warrens would have had loads by now. Because I am signed with Mo Pryor Priority Promotions. So, but I say that they're now joint with the Warrens. So I don't know what they're calling themselves at the minute. But, but yeah, so I'm half Mo, half Warren. And yeah, I see this show. I see another couple of English fighters out there, and I thought, well, it's 5 minutes from my house in Spain. If I can jump on that, so I contacted boxing promotions, and they said, yeah, this is the rules. This is how we're going to do it. And if you want in, you can. And yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing.
Good stuff. And is there a way for people to be able to watch it back home?
Yeah, so it's going to be streamed live on their Facebook page, I believe. So I'll be putting that up on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook as well.
Good stuff. We'll grab all your handles before we let you go.
That's it.
Yeah, so what's the kind of longer term plan? Hopefully you get the rounds under your belt, or maybe not. Maybe you get an early victory, and we know you can punch. But longer term, I mean, how many fights do you expect to get in this year, and how quickly do you want to move?
So I'm fighting Jose Aguilera, who has been in with everyone. Yeah, so he doesn't get stopped often. I know Jazza Dickens stopped him, and Liam Davis stopped him, but he's been in with both the Edwards brothers. You name it, he's been in with them. So Lucian Reed, like you could literally look down and go quality, and he doesn't get stopped by many. So I'm probably looking at going the rounds with him. But if the stoppage comes, then I'd like it to come in the later rounds rather than the early, because I've been out for such a long time that I need these rounds really. So that's this fight, and then I want to fight every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks. Just if I can have another 6 rounds, because this is 6 rounds. So if I can get another 6 round the next month and then step it up to 8, then I'll be happy. So at least 4 before the end of the year, I think. And
is it super flyweight you want to campaign at once you get to the title class?
Yes. That's where I should be. I've always campaigned at the lighter weights, and I've always been successful at them. So it was only probably like bad living and being unprofessional that's would have made me move up. And now I know that I'm living right. I don't drink. I don't eat anything unhealthy. I'm living the life. I wouldn't say for the first time in my life, but I'm living the life right now, and that's what's needed at this point in time.
And do you see opportunities at that weight in the UK? Obviously, Sonny Edwards has to vacate the British title, I guess, having won the world title. So it seems pretty open now.
Yes, I mean the southern area. I was talking to John Edwards today, who trains Ricky Little, and I said to him, the plan is to have 2 or 3 back, and then I'll be gunning for Ricky, and he's definitely on my hit list. And then Jazz Ahmed and Casey Comedy, because they're one of them's going to win the British title. So yeah, I'm not fussed who. I fight all 3 of them tomorrow. So yeah.
Not on the same day, I hope.
Listen, they can do 4 rounds each.
Yeah, keep you fresh as well. It's like a bonus. Double bubble. Good stuff. What would you say, and we've talked about kind of the discipline side, but what would you say are the main differences between you now and when you were last competing, say 5 years ago?
3 kids, a missus. I think the kids have really grounded me. Where they was all babies before, it was easy to go out and to live this high life and sort of like not worry. Now, if I say something, they pick up on it. So I have to be a role model, and if not to anyone else in boxing, just to my own kids. And I think that's people need to take that seriously, and I probably didn't to a degree, and now I do. And obviously for myself, at one point I went up to like 84 kilos, which when you're 5'5",
yeah, I was gonna say,
that's quite some weight.
I mean, I'd love to be 84 kilos, but you're 5'5".
Mate, I've been watching you. You've been doing so well though. You train more than most of the pros I know.
Cheers, mate. I'll never see 84 kilos again, though. I probably haven't seen that since I was in school. But yeah. So you've worked really hard as well. You've
Yeah,
you've worked a lot harder than me.
That's another thing, though. Get with Pro Nutritional Clinic, and Paul will sort you out.
I'll bear that in mind.
Because I've been working with Paul, and like he's brought my weight right down. I feel strong. And once we start hitting them super flyers, like it's that's going to be a massive difference.
And obviously 5 kids must keep you busy as well. I believe it's your daughter's birthday today, isn't it?
Daughter's 13 today, yeah.
Congratulations. That's the right thing to say. Happy
Okay.
birthday to Indy.
Yeah.
If she watches this, it won't be today. So happy belated birthday by the time she sees it. How old's your oldest then, Archie?
Archie will be 15 this year. August.
Wow. It's not far off having a grown-up kid.
No. He's like 6'4" as well. Yeah, so like that was I feel like if I put my arm on him, I'm like that.
Brilliant. But yeah, 5 kids. Is that it now? Are you planning to have more?
No, that's the plan. That's it. But you never know.
Yeah.
Never say never.
It's lucky you've just been promoted.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, before we let you go, just as we said earlier, tell people out there your different handles for social media so they can find you, especially before Saturday, so they know where to find the boxing.
Okay, so Ashley Sexton on Facebook. I am Smash Sexton on Instagram, and Flash Ash Sexton on Twitter.
Great stuff, mate. It's been great to catch up with you. I'll be watching definitely on Saturday night. Now I know I can watch. And,
amazing.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I hope it goes well.
Thank you.